Rivers Governor Similayo Fubara downplays appeal court's ruling which reinstates 27 pro-Wike lawmakers. Hello viewers and welcome to InfoGist TV. The Rivers State Governor Similayo Fubara has said that his government is not deterred about the Court of Appeal ruling which overruled a High Court judgment that sacked the 27 pro-Wike lawmakers. The Court of Appeal in Abuja had nullified the expulsion of Martin Zamehule and 24 other lawmakers from the Rivers State House of Assembly. The appellate court's decision overturned an earlier ruling by the Rivers State High Court, which had ordered the expulsion. The court ruled that Section 272 sub 3 of the Constitution grants the Federal High Court the authority to decide if a House of Assembly member's seat has become vacant. It also ruled that the Federal High Court had exclusive jurisdiction to determine if the seats have become vacant. However, Governor Similayo Fubara, in his reaction, said he was not worried about the rulings. The governor, who spoke to journalists shortly after inspection of projects in Kana local government area of Rivers State, asserted that the worst was over. He said, "I know that a lot of you will be wondering what is going on and all that. Government has its own challenges. If you go to the books of Psalm 23 verse 5 in the Bible, it said that God prepares a table before you. It can be before anybody, but there is an underlined word that should be noted there. It says, in the presence of your enemies, so it means that nothing comes easy. I want to assure every one of you and the good people of River State that we are not deterred. We have made our promises. We will continue to give you good governance no matter how difficult it is. But like I said before, the worst is over. We are moving on to ensure that we continue to provide what is needed for the development of our states." Now, this has caused a lot of reactions on social media. We'll read but a few. Bright Ndonwachuku appeal stated the appeal court didn't reinstate anybody. They only ruled on jurisdictions. The uninformed lawmakers that voluntarily sacked themselves remain sacked until a court of competent jurisdiction said otherwise, which is not possible based on Supreme Court judgment on the same matter. They are only trying to buy time and seek another political solution, which will still crumble. Son Grace also commented that why is it always Rivers? Court should favor the government of Rivers for peace to rule. Adewonyi Francis also commented, the only wise option for Fubara is to negotiate reconciliation with his boss. This is because the Supreme Court will just endorse the decision of the Court of Appeal. The consequence of all efforts would be the impeachment of Fubara. Listening to various voices of sycophants have tendency to drag Fubara out, as none of the voices were present when he was picked as governor. Gideon Francis Dauda also commented, everybody should disobey these people called judiciary because they are not anywhere near professional. Peter Onyeka Anwusi also commented, the good people of Rivers and Nigeria are solidly behind the governor Fubara. Wike and his cohorts will surely regret this curse they have embarked on. Desmond Onyilimba also commented, how did I end up being in Nigeria? I blame my dad. He would have japa in the 60s. By now, I would have been a better country citizen. Same enjoyment my children are having now. I japa big time this life now once person go live inside. Then, thank God, Ability also commented, everybody is now a lawyer with different interpretations. Appeal court only ruled on jurisdiction. Never did appeal court reinstate Martins Amehule and his group of friends. Boniface also commented, as the judiciary has messed up, let us join hands to mess it up completely. In the same vein, still on the same issue, some of the members of the House of Representatives has also joined hands with Similayo Fubara to say that the judgment of the Court of Appeal on the political crisis in Rivers State has not changed the situation in the state. The lawmakers, who are allies of Governor Similayo Fubara of Rivers State, said this at a press conference in Abuja while reacting to the judgment. Led by Ikenga Ugochinyere, PDP Imo State, they said the 25 members of the assembly loyal to former Governor Nyesom Wike remained sacked because the Court of Appeal only ruled on the jurisdiction of Rivers State High Court to hear the case and not the main substance of the matter. Mr. Ugochinyere, who was flanked by 3 other lawmakers, said the judgment did not void the sack of the 25 lawmakers. In his interpretation of the verdict, Mr. Ugochinyere said the Court of Appeal did not rule on the legality of the decamping and the main substance of the matter. He stated that the court did not decide on the validity of their illegal decampment nor the declaration of the seats vacant. The Court of Appeal ruling shouldn't be misconstrued in any way. The Pro-Wike sacked Rivers lawmakers' seats remained vacant as the appeal court didn't decide on the validity of their illegal decampment, nor the declarations of their seats vacant. The appeal court only focused on declaring that the Federal High Court is the only court with the jurisdiction to decide on the legality or illegality of decampment, thereby ruling against Rivers High Court proceedings. So, the actions of the House, formerly led by Martins Amehule, in declaring the seats vacant have not been declared null and void by any court. Okojombo remains the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. The legal fireworks continue as the declarations of the vacant seats is still valid and the subject of pending litigation, he said. The Court of Appeal Abuja Division, in a judgment on Thursday, we should recall, nullified the expulsion of a former Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, Martins Amehule, and 24 other lawmakers from the Assembly. A Rivers State High Court in Port Harcourt in May also barred the lawmakers from parading themselves as members of the state legislature after they defected from the PDP to the APC. Now, the appeal court held that Section 272 sub 3 of the 1999 Constitution as amended gives the Federal High Court powers to determine whether the seats of the Assembly has become vacant and not as members of the state legislature after they defected from the PDP to the APC. Now, the appeal court held that Section 272 sub 3 of the 1999 Constitution as amended gives the Federal High Court powers to determine whether the seats of the Assembly has become